I bet you didn't know you could work on language development during a simple walk with your child. Stay tuned to learn tips and tricks that speech-language pathologists use to work language into everyday activities.
Little bit.
Today we are going to explore how a simple walk with your kids can become an amazing language opportunity. At Little Bits of Language, we believe that language learning can happen anywhere, even during a casual stroll. That's Aisha and Stephanie. They're pediatric speech-language pathologists who want to educate busy parents and caregivers about the process of speech and language development for kids. Make sure to subscribe and follow now to dive into the world of children's language growth. Gain exclusive access to free resources, expert insights, and proven strategies inspired by speech-language pathologists. In less than 10 minutes, we're going to review 8 different ways to promote language learning while out on a walk through the neighborhood, from storytelling to conversational starters. First, let's start with basic vocabulary building. Vocabulary. As you walk, take the time to point out and name objects that you see. Trees, flowers, birds, objects. Each of these introduces new words into your child's vocabulary. This may seem like a simple concept, but this is a great teaching tool that does significantly help a child learn and retain new words.
All right, let's see how many things we can name. Let's see if we can name 10 things in the next minute.
Really?
Like first would be car.
Yeah. And tree.
Tree, okay. Sign.
Branches.
Ooh, good one. Leaves.
Grass.
Nice. Stroller.
Bushes.
Oh, gosh, so good. Oof, I'm nervous. Oh, a light.
Roads.
Ooh, you're fast at this. Okay.
Notice how the child quickly identified things within her immediate surroundings and took turns to list off a variety of objects, all in less than a minute. Another way to build language skills while out on a stroll is through descriptive dialogue. Descriptive dialogues. Engage your child in descriptive conversations. Ask questions like, how would you describe that squirrel? What colors do you see in the flowers? Encourage them to articulate their observations. You can also talk about the actions of animals, like the squirrel is climbing, and the shapes of the things that you see along the way. Remember that you can help a child develop their language skills by using expanded utterances. So, if a child says yellow in response to your question about the color of a flower, then you can say, yes, the flower is yellow.
I can't just say a tree. I have to say a big tree. You try.
I see a small white car.
Oh, I like that. Small white car. Okay.
Did you catch how in the first video example for vocabulary building, one of the objects the child labeled was a tree? And then in this example video, she was prompted to use descriptive words and was given the example, a big tree, in order to expand upon her language output. The child then followed the example by labeling a small white car instead of just saying car. Another way to work language into a walk is to play a question and answer game. Turn your walk into a question and answer game. Pose open-ended questions such as, what's your favorite thing about being outside? This encourages thoughtful responses and language exploration. If your child is a little younger, you can try asking simple questions such as, what's that? Or where is that bird sitting?
If you want to.
Oh, check this out. This one says art for baby. You want to open it and see what it looks like?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Open it.
Oh, that's neat.
Oh, look at this. It's like,
What colors does it have on it?
it has black,
Black and
white.
black.
See how she provided an appropriate answer? However, there wasn't very much for her to say. Let's check out the next example of an open-ended question.
Black and white. Why do you think they have black and white pictures here?
Because you have to color them in with markers and crayons.
Oh, I didn't think about that.
This why question allowed the child to answer in any way she wanted to, with no set answer. You can also ask open-ended questions about their favorite objects or people to promote thoughtful responses. Those responses can even be tied into the next concept we'll discuss, storytelling. Create an impromptu story about the things you encounter during the walk. You can even alternate adding parts to the story, helping your child practice storytelling and creativity. Storytelling is so important. The ability to sequence and tell a story serves children in all aspects of their life. It allows them to tell you what happened at school or at a friend's house. It allows them to succeed in school and improve their language skills. Take any opportunity you can to practice this skill.
Have leaves on it that people painted and made shapes of it and using concrete at the bottom to help them stick it.
Oh, do you know there's a word for this. It's called
I forgot to finish my story.
Oh, go ahead and finish.
So after when they were at the end of the art wall, they found a different color. I was like, this looks strange than about when we passed. And they were like, what does this sign say? And then, what does it say?
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Then they read it and it said, it's a good day in the neighborhood. And they found a house by the art wall with a camera to see if somebody's coming to sneak in.
Oh, goodness.
When working on storytelling, be open to creative and even sometimes nonsensical information. The main goal is to help the child generate a sequence of events that form a beginning, middle, and end, no matter what characters or settings are being talked about. Sometimes you'll find the crazier the details, the more engaged the child may be. Speaking of engaging the child, another fun activity requiring little effort is playing I Spy. I Spy is a great game to incorporate into your walk. You can practice description, turn-taking, location words, sentence generation, opposites, and so much more.
I spy with my little eye something red.
That card.
Yes.
Okay.
Your turn.
I spy with my little eye something white.
The truck right there.
No, something else.
The rocks.
No,
The garage door.
no.
Clouds.
Yes.
All right.
See how fun that can be? All while promoting turn-taking, visual skills, descriptive words, and more. Another language concept that is worth targeting during a stroll is counting. Incorporate numbers into your walk. Count your steps, measure the length of a path, or even estimate how many ducks are in the pond. This adds an academic element to the experience.
Now we are like away 1 mile away from the art wall.
1 mile. Okay, 1 mile. I think I'm going to try to measure that 1 mile in how many steps I take. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my gosh, too fast.
You have to count
That sounds like meditation. Oh, we're coming to the end of a sidewalk. What should we do?
In that example, the child was prompted to use numbers for counting by hearing an example of her mother counting steps toward their destination. And speaking of the destination, we want you to arrive there safely. Safety skills. Use this time to learn about safely crossing the street and staying close to parents when you're out in public. Ask your kids why these things are important to work language development into this task.
Just like at the pool, how we have to ask permission and stuff, what do we need to do before we get to the edge of the driveway?
We have to look both ways.
Oh, is there a car coming?
Car.
Uh-oh.
No.
No going.
Dangerous.
That's right. All right, how about now?
Nope.
Any cars? No cars. Now we go together.
I need speed because I think if there's more, if there's a car coming, I speed.
Okay, are we going left or right?
The skills she is reviewing will apply throughout her entire life. Learning them at this age is not only to contribute to her language development, but her overall health and safety as she grows. Our last tip for you today has to do with conversation and social skills. Encourage your child to strike up conversations with you or even with a passerby while walking together. It might be as simple as saying good morning to someone. This fosters social skills and verbal interaction. Pro tip: if someone asks your child a question they should know the answer to, allow them an opportunity to respond on their own behalf. This encourages independence and gives them an opportunity to practice the back and forth aspect of conversing with others. Remember, children will sometimes need more time to respond as their processing times may be slower than yours. And there you have it, a walk transformed into a language-boosting adventure. You can practice all the techniques we mentioned above in less than 5 minutes. Remember, it's not about the journey, but the conversations you have along the way. Also remember that you do not have to spend lots of time or money to work on language concepts. They can be worked into any activity that you would already be doing with your child. At Little Bits of Language, we're here to guide you on this journey of language exploration. Also remember that no one technique is perfect for every child. We will be posting a variety of videos to help you in the home, but going to a pediatrician or seeking out an evaluation from a speech-language pathologist is recommended if you have concerns. That's it for today. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember to like and subscribe if you found this helpful. We'll be posting many more videos about child language development, speech development, recommended toys, fun things to do with your kids, and story time. Also remember to check out our Instagram page, TikTok, and our website, littlebitsoflanguage.com, for bonus content. See you soon.
Little bit.